Welcome to Armored Core 3. Gonna go ahead and jump in here so the music isn't playing over. I said previously Armored Core 2 was my favorite Armored Core, and it is, but this Armored Core 3 was the beginning of my favorite period of Armored Core. The Armored Core 3 cycle begins a storyline that runs all the way through to the last game on the platform, the PS2. So this storyline runs through, I think it runs about the same number of games as the original Armored Core storyline, although I don't really count the first Armored Core because it's basically completely retold in Master of Arena. Master of Arena is basically like a better version of the first game. But Armored Core 3 begins a storyline. You have 3, Silent Line, Nexus, Ninebreaker fits in there somewhere, and then you have Last Raven, which is another one of my favorite Armored Core games, although hard as hell. We'll get to it, but believe me, I am not getting to Last Raven without going through Nexus and Ninebreaker first, because the unprepared will be punished in Last Raven. But yeah, Armored Core 3 is the beginning of my favorite period of this franchise, and it's a sort of period of just really good 4 out of 5, at least, games. Ninebreaker's a piece of shit, but 3, Silent Line, Nexus, Last Raven. Nexus is probably the weakest link in there, and that's saying a lot, considering how much content there is in Nexus. Nexus is like a weaker Another Age, or it's a more feature-rich Another Age, but it feels aimless. It wants to have a story, but it's aimless in telling it, whereas Another Age simply didn't care. There are a series of connected events in Another Age that you participate in, and they do culminate in a sort of, they do have a climactic point at which they culminate. But Another Age is more or less a mission expansion pack, and it knew it was a mission expansion pack, and it devoted its entire time to being a really awesome one. You are interested in the missions. You know, you're a mercenary. You don't care. There's no real world-shaking danger going on. There's plenty of risk of world-shaking events, but for all intents and purposes, the world is fine, and you're just getting by. So here's like a game with 103 missions, so you get to have some more Armored Core 2. That was fine, because the missions were really well designed. But Nexus is, it wants to be Another Age, but it wants to have a big, massive plot, too, and it kind of falls flat in that regard. By the time I beat Nexus and the credits rolled, true story, I was sitting there staring at the screen slack-jawed, wondering when the plot has started. And I had read through every mail that I got. I tried to pick the most plot significant, like the highest risk, highest reward missions that appeared to be the most plot significant, and I still had no idea what the hell was going on. I spent most of my time playing Nexus playing the Revolution disc, which was all the remakes of like PS1 game missions, which is actually the better. I'm almost certain that's the actual way to play Nexus, to be honest, because the content from the PS1 is almost always much better than the missions you get in Nexus. Aside from the more gimmicky Nexus missions. But anyways, that's all part of this storyline that gets started here. And it's also just a really great game. Like, Armored Core 2 is my favorite, but it has problems with its gameplay, and those problems come through we're going to go normal, because I haven't played this in a while. Let's go ahead and turn on vibration on. Armored Core 2 had problems with its gameplay. It had massive balance problems. So Armored Core 3, addresses quite a lot of them, in fact. And it's basically like Master Arena. Armored Core 3 is basically a better version of Armored Core 1. It's basically a remake of Armored Core 1, except really, really good. Armored Core 1 was already really, really good, so that should tell you something. But, yeah. it fixed a lot of the gameplay problems that Armored Core 2 had. And we are jumping in here. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes. I've already spent like half of that.
One entity ruled the world. It was simply called the Controller. The Controller handled the major decisions of everyone's life. People took it for granted that the Controller would handle every aspect of their lives for them. Under the rule of the Controller, people lived safe, yet uninspired lives of a promised prosperity. As time went on, several powerful factors known as corporations came on the scene. In their separate struggles to gain absolute power, the corporations waged war upon each other. The Controller even manipulated the corporations' war. All was going according to the plans of the Controller, but somehow the forces of chaos began to rise.
So we got an underground civilizations controlled by an AI. What could possibly go wrong? Like I said, this is basically the same setup as Armored Core 1. Operation Black Feather. Here's your Raven exam.
We're nearly there. I'll go over the mission one more time. Your objective is to eliminate all forces occupying the city. The targets are battle MTs. Complete the mission, and you'll be registered as a Raven. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't blow it. Entering the area of operations. Move out.
System engaged.
Dat Techno. Oh, it feels so good.
I'll do my best.
Hello, Apple Boy.
Red line on your radar indicates the operations perimeter. Cross it. You've abandoned the mission.
Where are you at? Okay, that's an ally. They're this way. Want to see if I can get this done quick. Ooh, you hit me with a thing. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Last one.
I don't think that I did it fast enough.
All enemy units destroyed. Not bad for a new covenant. You both performed well. Welcome to the ranks of an elite few. Ravens.
Objective achieved.
Haha. Took a moment, but I remember the controls almost instantly. Even though it's been a long, long time since I've played this game. I have new mail. Let's see. The controller, number 0824FK3203. So yeah, the controller of Laird subscribes to the First Order school of thought with naming civilians. This message is to notify Citizen 0824FK3203 of their authentication as a Raven, which includes the right to operate ACs in support of activities registered through Global Cortex. Keep in mind that your actions while holding this position must, at all times, adhere to the laws set in place for maintaining order throughout Laird. Reports of any questionable activities will result in your immediate dismissal and the revoking of all rights and privileges associated with being a Raven. Good luck in your endeavors. Did I just get future endeavored by the controller? Okay, let's do something about the music. The music's a bit loud. The music's great, don't get me wrong. Yeah, 75. There we go. 90. 90 will do. Data Sabo. Do not remove. Come on. So I do have a sort of system of how I start this game. That's how you can tell you've played a game way too much. Is when you have a system for how you start it, for like what you do. So first thing we're gonna do is go into the sample emblems, and there's a much better selection of emblems I think in this game than in Armored Core 2. A lot of much cooler emblems available at the outset. We're gonna take this one. We're gonna take the fucking flaming dragons. Because hell yes. We're also gonna choose a color. So I think I'm gonna pick the caution orange, and then I'm gonna make that blue. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That'll do. Save that. Again. First 15 minutes, and I've saved twice. I've literally been playing for less than 5 minutes. I'm glad it doesn't keep a save counter, because, woo, that's going to go through the roof. Okay. So the first thing I like to do is always go into the arena and beat up a Dew. Let's see, what does it say about me? Newly inducted into the Raven Order, this pilot's past is a mystery. Like all recruits, he has proven himself a capable AC operator, but that alone doesn't count for much in the arena. Is he up to the challenge? Only time will tell. So I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. He has little experience, and it is painfully evident in every respect. His AC is poorly equipped and would stand almost no chance at the arena's higher levels. No, it would stand no chance, not almost. It would. It would get scrapped immediately. He's garnered a small fan base given his willingness to try, but harsh lessons await. I feel that, buddy. So we are going to fight him. We're going to do the honorable thing and fight him in the arena, because there's really nothing particularly to this guy. Although his rifle will quickly introduce us to the fact that heating mechanics have been beefed up since Armored Core 2. In Armored Core 2, they were an annoyance. In Armored Core 3, they start becoming a major consideration. He's got no missile launcher, so we're going to try and long-range his ass with that. Come here. Oh, God. I've only got one lock? Holy shit. Yeah, this is doing nothing. Come on, overheat! Burn, damn you! There you go. Now he's overheating. Shitty radiator! Overheat! I'm overheating. Shit. Oh no. That's not how it plays. Are you trying to serpentine me, son? There we go. I wanted to hit him with my sword. Hence the dancing. Go ahead, sure. This is one of the favorite features of forum goers when this game came out, was the ability to hit a replay and take some pimp-ass screenshots of your AC wrecking somebody. This is actually the return of a feature from Master of Arena. It was actually, you could watch replays in Armored Core 2, but they didn't have a sort of dynamically changing camera angle like it has here. Master of Arena, I think, did. So yeah, you could watch replays, but it wasn't very good in Armored Core 2. Of course, this is going to be a very boring replay, so we're going to skip it. I can't really tell how loud I'm being sometimes. This game is loud in my headphones. It's super loud. I should probably check how loud I'm being. I might be yelling at everybody. So yeah, that gets us some money, and more importantly, I think it gets us a part. Yes, it does. Congratulations on your first victory. We hope you will continue to advance through the ranks. Each time you hit a certain rank, we will present you with an AC part reward. The reward this time is a back part. Model number CWM 56010. Oh, Lane Mayers, I didn't even read your message. Welcome, Raven. Good day, Raven. Let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Lane Mayers, and I'll be acting as your Global Cortex Liaison Representative. As I am sure you are aware, Global Cortex is in the business of dispute resolution. This firm makes its money by hiring out ravens, such as yourself, to clients in need of our special brand of mediation. In our role as intermediary, we arrange mission assignments, offer a selection of mission escort units, and provide access to AC repair and shop facilities. You have our full backing. All we ask is that you perform your best. The mission assignments you choose to accept and how they are carried out is up to you. Global Cortex will not interfere with regard to these decisions. Please note, though, that if trouble should occur during a mission, Global Cortex will not intervene on your behalf. Again, let me welcome you aboard. I look forward to working with you. So yeah, your operator person is much more impartial this time around. Something else that's very nice. The shop has been integrated with the garage now. Okay, so I think I can just... Yeah, you can just straight up sell things from assembly, which is very nice. That speeds things up quite a bit. So I now have a better back unit. It has a better number of ammo, and it has more locks available. So this piece of shit gets sold. Okay, and we're going to put that thing on. Now, the first goal... there are two main goals to start with. I'm actually going to go to the other back, because you get two of these, so I'm going to sell this one. Okay, there we go. This is actually one of the better heads, if I recall. Defense shell, defense energy, scanning interval, energy drain. Yeah, so... defense shell, defense energy. Yeah, this is actually one of the better heads. This one's cheap, though. Oh, the Sky Eye is available right off the bat? Holy shit. So yeah, this is another one of the those eye parts that Armored Core games would have is you always have a head part called the eye, and like the Moonlight or the Kurosawa rifle, it's always a sort of a series quirk, at least up until 4, I think. I think 5 has one, but I think it's really not very good. Let's see. Radar function provided. Energy drain, 277. The Raucous actually might be better. 840. Let's see. Let's see. I think this guy has everything. Is fully loaded. Map type, no memory. Oh, no. No. Area, place, and name. Provided. ECM canceller, none. ECM canceller provided. Let's see. Biosensor provided. No memory for map, though. So yeah, the Raucous is actually pretty sweet. It's heavy, but it's actually pretty decent. So I might go with this. So the 2 first objectives, whenever I start Armored Core, is Generator and Head. So, area, place, and name, biosensor, no ECM canceller. Radar function provided. Radar range. Biosensor is not that important in Armored Core 3. It does come up, though. And it does help to have it. Scanning interval 56, 66, 30, 48. Okay, what is scanning interval? Indicates the length of the interval between radar updates. So the lower the number of scanning interval, the better. And it's got a female voice. So, you done sold me. Because I likes me the female voice in this game. Okay. Okay, let's try and get a better generator. The one I always end up getting is the Roz. It was actually called the People's Generator. This thing right here. Okay, revised version, weight, let's see, 42. It's basically like everybody used this thing. Everybody used the Roz. It was ridiculous. It's a ridiculously good generator. I don't think you get a better one for its weight until Silent Line. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, ROV6 is a joke. So we're gonna go ahead and take the ZS4. And we're gonna find out. No, we probably can't get a better energy blade. We can see if we can get a better sidearm, though. I think that first machine gun should be available. This fucker right here. That thing. Banned forever. This thing does so much heat. 138 ammo heat. That thing will melt you. It was ridiculous. And it fires super fast. Yeah, we can't afford that. We can afford the MG350, though. Okay. Tech power, 140. Yeah. We can afford the MG350, but I think we're going to stick with the starter for now. Just take that. Okay. Can I buy any optional parts? Probably not. Let's see. Adds missile display to the radar. Useless dump slot trash. I think we're ready for another round in the arena. Not naming it yet. It hasn't earned its name yet. But yeah, I tend to like to go through the arena, earn a few parts, and kit out an AC with decent parts before starting to tackle the main missions. Because the arena starts out fairly easy. An arena pilot of great skill. Once he's had nothing but losses. Huh? Oh, okay. I am stupid and tired. An arena pilot of great skill once. He's had nothing but losses ever since a certain traumatic event. He claims to have put it behind him, but there is no doubt that he still struggles with the after effects. I almost wonder if he can bounce back. Oh, he can bounce back, because that handgun is fucking ridiculous. I think that's the auto handgun. I think that's the high capacity handgun, and it's got ridiculous ammo heat. So if he starts nailing me with that thing, I'm in trouble. Ammo heat is a much bigger deal in this game. If you're putting output down in this game, it's not as big a deal as in Nexus, though. In Nexus, you can put yourself an output down just by moving. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I got a nice big gauge for that generator. Yeah, let's not get hit by that. Okay, we got him half dead. I do not want to get hit by that blade of his, because that's a quad, and quads poke, and pokes hurt. Okay, yep. He's output down. It's over. But I want to hit him with my sword. Which might... Oh, fuck. I want to hit you with my sword. Thank you. It's probably my favorite game for blading. This was the best game for blading, like, in the series. They feel so much more satisfying, and they give this, like, really satisfying crunch when you hit. Okay. Okay, Strasbourg. A true hothead. All he can think about once an opponent is in operates. Oh, he's got the MG-1000. Oh, that's bad news. All he can think about once an opponent is in his sights is to engage. He sometimes gets so caught up in the action he will actually stop in place and fire blind. He has no respect for those afraid to take a little beating. So this guy's on a hover. Yeah, let's give him the reservoir, because the AI has a habit of, like, ring outing itself. You can actually, like, bum rush the AI off a map and win by ring out in this game. In the arena. They don't do that in missions. They don't care. They don't care. But this guy will output down me at least once in this fight. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna pay for that. I'm gonna pay for that! There's that blind firing. Output down already, Jesus! Don't want to get hit by that blade. Oh, okay. How is this working? Okay, never mind. He's an idiot. I was a fool to be worried. And he's output down. So he's done. Aw, I missed. Where you at? Where you at? There you go. Not bothering with the replay because they're still going to be fairly boring. The replays will be boring until we start getting into like the D and C ranks.